What's up, guys? I made this video last night, and then this morning I found something else. So I wanted to talk about the end time, the doomsday prophecy from David Meade saying that the world is going to end. There's a lot of people who are pretty afraid right now, and some people don't believe that, but it is very, very true. So I just wanted to show what I found when I just did a little bit of research on David and his claims. So last night I went to the Planet X News. Is a website. David, T.R.O.L.L 3. There's a couple people who are writers over there. So you guys are gonna have to excuse me. I have a cold coming, sinus, all this kind of stuff, but I really, really wanted to make this video. I came across this article when I was searching David Meade. There's a lot of articles about this that I showed at the beginning. So, I was just going through them and I came across this one. And here it says the author of such classics as Rapture 2015. So wait a minute, because that's not here. In his list of books, there is no Rapture 2015. There is no. I'll leave the link in the description for all the books that are on Amazon for him right now. And that book is not in there. So I did some research. Basically, just put it in there. Rapture 2015 and Planet X. And it pops up on Google Books. So it's not on Amazon, but it's on Google Books. Books.google.com saves a lot of books that are put on the internet, even if you delete them. And it may not have the entire book, but it will have the description for it. So here it is right here. And it was March 2015. And this is what he says. Exposing the truth, the rapture in 2015. If you knew a life-changing event would be occurring in the autumn of 2015, and the odds that it would be, no, the odds that it would indeed happen were in the proven range of 1 in 17 billion, what would you do? This book is about events unlike anything seen before in human history. It is about a point of no return. Okay, he's got some more verses and stuff in here, but I'm going to go ahead on and try to get to what he's saying here. One last thought to keep in mind: a total lunar tetrad falls on the Passover, Tabernacles, and again on the Passover in 2014 and 2015. Only once in the past 2 millennia do we find two total lunar tetrads occurring in a single century. The next feast-filled tetrad is 2014-2015, and the one after that is 2582-83, which is over 6 years from when Israel became a nation. I don't think Jesus was referring to a 6-year waiting period in the Bible. Would you like to read the headlines of 2015 before they inspire? The product of decades of research, this book is a page-turner and a must-read. The apocalypse and Bible prophecies are deciphered in clarity as never seen before in this classic edition for people of all faiths. So, according to David, in autumn of 2015, it was supposed to be the rapture there, buddy, and it didn't happen. So, this book has been removed. It is not there anymore on his Amazon books. But when you put it in there, it pulls up David Meade. And then when I put it in there, it pulls up this one. So, okay, customer review. So what's that? So I went to this. And it pulls up these here. Rapture 2015 by David Meade. Make it bigger, please. Can I click that? Look at that. It isn't there anymore, is it, David? Got a few reviews here. What was it? Somebody said good. But he removed it. You can't buy it. But you see here, here's more. Here's where somebody bought it and they did a review on it. I'll make sure I put all this stuff in the description. But you see, this was actually a book that he wrote. Oh, look at here. Let's see what this review says. This is all happening right here in real time. I have not seen this right here yet. I'm still going down the hole here. The author predicted a date for an apocalyptic event and it did not take place. Is it just a calculation mistake and should stay on the alert? The book gives warning that cannot be ignored by Christians, but the wrong prophecy fulfillment date, September 2015, is very unfortunate. So, he said this was going to happen in September 2015. And then it did not happen, and then he got rid of it. You cannot find it on his Amazon page anymore, which is pretty sneaky. So I did find some other stuff as well I wanted to talk about with this. But like I said, this is the one now that everybody is on about. But I don't think many people have read the actual book. This is about visions and things like that. But he also writes for a website. So what I did was last night I made a video. So right now I'm going to stop this one. And like I said, I'll put this stuff in the description. But I'm going to stop this and then I'm going to start right back with the video and I'll read what else I found. Okay, so I found this last night on the website. Planet X News, I think that's what it's called. It is a website with multiple writers like T.R.O.L.L, who has a completely different theory than David Meade. All these guys, they write newsletters and books and all this kind of crap over there. They're making some pretty good money probably, but the September 23rd sign is pointing right towards October. Let's review some material from my book, Planet X 2017 Arrival. During the last week of October of 2017, at the very end of the week, Russia and China, along with North Korea, will engage in a surprise dawn attack against the U.S. and Great Britain. This will be a nuclear exchange. This is the start of World War III and the Great Tribulation. I have a close friend who saw this event in a vision. I know the date, the fuses are now set, everything is in place. Word to remember, vision. Vision. When this attack occurs, the rapture, disappearance of the church will occur. Over 1 billion people will disappear. So he's not saying that on September 23rd the rapture is going to happen. He's saying at the end of October it's going to happen. Among those who disappear will be President Trump and Vice President Pence. A special election will be held to replace them. Obama will be one of the candidates in this special election. Obama will win this election. That should tell you something right there. Within 5 months, RFID chipping will occur of the population. That is what he says is going to happen. So if you're worried right now about this viral story about September 23rd doomsday, this is where it comes from. This is what he says is going to happen. He does not say anything besides this. And this is loony. What the heck is this? A special election, Trump and Pence are gone. This is what he called a vision. This is nothing out of the Bible. This is this man's interpretation. He has been writing and writing for years of all kinds of stuff. I do have something else to show that he has on a website with this book as well. This here is on David's website, or where they're promoting his book, and he's writing there. And at the very bottom, you go down this page, and he's just fear-mongering, you're going to die, this is going to happen, oh my God, Jesus, all this stuff. And then at the end, this is what he puts. Disclaimer. Ideas in their essential form or as concepts are only wrong or dangerous to those who have a vested interest in not wanting people to be free to entertain ideas. If it causes you harm, emotional distress, or frustration, fear, or any other emotional or mental states to watch and listen to online videos about theories of potential cataclysms, then don't watch or listen to it and evacuate this thread immediately to your safe space. This guy is an asshole. Like when I made this last night, I basically was done after this.
Jackass. I think that is so rude. It is so freaking evil.
This is jackass. It made me so angry to read this when I'm getting messages, me and others are receiving messages on the group pages on Facebook. People are genuinely terrified right now. But this is what he feels about these people. That just don't look at it. It doesn't work that way. This is just asshole. Okay, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down because I said I was going to calm down. So, here are his books. I just want you guys to just see. All his books. Let's go all the way this way. This one is very ironic. Fraud Prevention by David Meade. Mysterious Island. We give some good old marketing stuff he's got going on here. Oh, the coming Clinton collapse. Another fail there, buddy. Another fail. Web design. You can write a best-selling info book. Do you want to live your dream? Hitler's Escape. Then he starts here, Planet X, God's Endgame. Will Planet X signal the rapture? Rapture 2015 should be in here, but it's not. He's a writer, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Where that disclaimer is, this is where I found that disclaimer that I just read. And he is saying that this is his personal webpage. Also, a lot of his books have different descriptions of him. Now you can see that's his book, Fraud Prevention. It's on his Amazon page. And then here it says David Meade has handled 7 major assessments for Fortune 2000 companies and served as a regional audit director for a Fortune 500 company, writing investigative reports for executive management. He consults on anti-fraud and asset protection. And see this one here, it talks about this derby thing. And this is him. These are his books. David Meade is semi-retired and resides in a tropical locale with his wife. He writes mystery novels as well as non-fiction books. He has a background that lends to international subjects as well as high-concept plots. Let me go straight to his page. And these, like I showed earlier, these are his books. Mysterious Islands, that's the one. Fraud Prevention. All of these. Sorry about that sound. I'm converting some audio. There you have it. There you have it. I think it's safe to say that David is a writer. He has some pretty good marketing skills. One of his things says he worked with statistics and things of that nature. Like I said, it changes a lot.
Live my life to the fullest every day of it. Gotta give